Hello. Hello. Okay, so yesterday I made a post about some weight loss and I got like a lot of messages and comments and texts and all of the things. So even though I wrote about some stuff, I kind of wanted to talk more about some of the stuff that I wrote because it's what I coach on. Okay. I started out coaching and doing, social media, attraction marketing, and then add to that manifestation, mindset, all the magical things, right? But since August, when I launched my coaching, I've been polling the people in my group and I'm like, so guys, do you like the attraction marketing? Do you want to see more of that? Do you want to see more of the magical stuff? What do you want to do? And everybody's like, yeah, give me all of the things, crystals, affirmations, manifestation, magic, all of the woo-woo stuff that you love. And so I was like, all right, I'm all about that. So I'm talking about this a lot more because that's what I coach on. And I always have. I've always coached on mindset and how important it is. Because even if I was and I still do talk about attraction marketing, but even still, I could give you all of the attraction marketing stuff to do, and it's not going to matter if your mindset isn't with it. It's not going to work. So let's talk about, let me get comfy. Okay. Let's talk about what I posted about weight loss, right? So I'm hating this hair right now. Oh, there we go. Okay, much better. So let's talk about that. You guys, I don't care how many salads you eat. I don't care how fast you run on a treadmill. I don't care all of the things, okay? I don't care. You can do all of that and lose weight, but your mindset is so important with making that happen faster. I know that might sound crazy to some people, but I am visual proof of it. And it hasn't been, it's been 14, 15 pounds almost. Actually, today I went up by 3 ounces, or 3, whatever. But okay, listen, this is where mindset comes in, right? I know that when you're losing weight and you go up, you're going to come back down and it's going to drop even further than it was last time that it was down. So instead of normally, right, in the past, I would think, oh my God, I gained 3 ounces. What am I going to do with my life? Right? I would think all these things. And I know that people are like that. We think of, if it's going up, then we're doomed, right? Oh my God, what did we eat? What did we eat wrong? I didn't eat anything wrong yesterday. I literally burned more calories last night than ever. And so how is it that I went up? And I know that it's because your body is adjusting. And before this though, when it would come to weight loss, if I went up, I'd feel like I was doomed. And with this though, I went up and immediately in my head, I was like, oh, that actually got me excited, because I know that the next time I get on that scale, it's not only going to be down, but it's going to be down further than it was the last time it was down, right? Because that's how weight loss works. It fluctuates, it goes up and down, especially when you're in ketosis, which I definitely am. Listen, when that pea stick is that dark plum purple, life is good. And it has been that way. It's been that way for the last 2 weeks now. So, and it's awesome. It's just, I love being able to check, but I also love to just kind of, it's a reassurance for me because I know that I'm on the right path. So, okay, let's get back to, mindset. Sorry, I'm listening to the song in the background and I really like it. Okay, so your mindset, okay? When I tell you guys that if you stop walking past the mirror every morning and grabbing or pinching some sort of fat on yourself, looking at, dimples on your thighs, or just looking at a love handle or looking at a double chin or anything else, that stuff is going to stay on your body and in your mind and in your reflection for as long as you continue to do that. I'm telling you, like some people can't wrap their head around the fact that they control their reality. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on this in a lot of detail, like how everybody's a reflection of you. Like they literally mirror you. Like what you assume of people to be is what they will show up as. Like I know all this stuff and I'm going to talk to you about all of it, but it's just, I've been holding back. I've been holding back because it's a lot for some people. But hey, you know what? It's life changing. So you either take it or you leave it. But the point is, what you look at yourself as is what everyone else is going to look at you as well. Okay. So if you're sitting there walking around every morning before you get on a scale, right? If you're like me and you're one of those people that's like, you have to get on the scale every day. And I know about the scale. I know all about it. Like, oh, don't get on it. Like, get on it once a week. Like, frig that. No, I get on it every day because that's what I love. And also because it doesn't throw me off because I'm not gaining. That's the thing. People that say like, don't get on the scale. Don't look. It's because they're constantly fluctuating. Like, no. When you get on that scale and you know that you're going to drop every single time you get on it without question, then that's exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. So, and again, I mean, yeah, there's some sort of magic to all of this and all of that, but you obviously want to be making sure you're not eating cake every day either. You know what I mean? Like there's a limit with the foods. So you have to change how you view yourself in the mirror. Have to. You have to change the thoughts that go through your head on a daily basis about your weight loss. You have to stop. You have to stop looking at people online and comparing yourself to them. Use it as inspiration, but you need to stop comparing. You need to stop looking at people and thinking like they're perfect or oh my God, like look at what they look like, whatever else. Like you guys, first of all, the majority of people that you see with perfect bodies bought those bodies. Like there's many people that worked really hard for them, but the majority of people that you see have purchased them. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, hey, do whatever you want. But you're comparing yourself to something that is not real. They weren't born that way. The majority. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, that's another thing when it comes to mindset. You have to put the phone down. Stop going on Instagram, stop going on all these apps and put the phone down to wrap your head around what you look like and what your goals are, right? So you have to do that, okay? You have to, for me, and with what I've noticed lately, like I said, my face has gotten thinner. It very obviously has gotten thinner. I could see it. And my stomach has gotten thinner a lot faster. My arms are getting there, actually. They're getting there. And it's gotten a lot faster because I'm listening to subliminals. If you don't know what subliminals are, they're basically like beats and music and all of these things. And you have certain messages behind them, very low, to the point where you know that they're there, but you can't understand them. That's the whole purpose of them. And you just listen to them throughout the day. Sometimes you can listen to them a few times a day. Sometimes you can listen to it for an hour. Depends on which ones. It depends on how the maker made them. You could also listen to your own. You can make your own. So, you know, it's basically just a load of affirmations. And what you're doing is you're telling your subconscious all of the things that you're listening to. And what happens is with your subconscious, it absorbs everything. It's absorbing 24/7 anyway. It does not stop. It doesn't stop to be like, you know what? She thinks she's fat today. I'm going to ignore that. No. It's like your subconscious is like, bring it on. Give me all the info. I want to absorb everything like a sponge. And that's good. If you're thinking good things. If you're thinking bad things, we have a problem, right? Like there's a problem now, because when you are putting it into your mind that you look a certain way and it's not the way that you want to look, if you look a certain way, people don't like you, right? Like you can't wear these outfits. You're never going to look like this, whatever it might be, right? Oh my God, I always gain weight, blah, blah, blah. I don't even like to say this stuff because I don't even want my subconscious to hear it. But all of these things, this is another good song actually. I like this. I'm like in chill mode tonight. So your subconscious is sucking all of that in, and it's like, all right, if that's what you believe, then that's what I'm gonna keep showing you. Because what happens is, again, going back to the beginning of what I said, where you control your reality. Everybody is a mirror of you. They're a reflection of you. Everyone is you pushed out, if you want to go down that road, including, you in your mirror, yourself. So, but it all starts with your mind and inside. So if you're believing in your subconscious that, I look ugly, or I'm fat, or I can never lose weight, right? I just gotta cancel that because I don't want to accept that. All of those things. And you're telling yourself that every second of every day, because you guys, mental diet is so important because you don't realize how much negative goes through your head on a daily basis. Like the amount of negative affirmations that you're doing on a daily basis in your mind that you don't even realize you're doing it, because it happens that much. Like, it's crazy. So the more that you do that, though, the more that you're gonna see it show up. So when you are listening to subliminals, right, it's basically kind of, oh, this is a really good song. Maybe I should just be quiet and just listen to this beat. I don't even know if you guys can hear it, but it's really good. So when you are listening to subliminals, it's programming, basically. It's programming your subconscious to believe these affirmations that it's hearing. And the amazing thing is that it can be done for anything, literally anything. You can do subliminals for success and abundance, and you could do subliminals for everything. But when you're doing subliminals for like self-love, weight loss, right? Because by the way, self-love is very important when it comes to that. It works so well, at least it does for me. You guys have to try it. It works so well because the reprogramming that it's doing is like, if you're doing that on top of being consciously aware of what you're thinking on a daily basis and making sure that the thoughts that are going in and out of your mind every single day are good, you can't even imagine how fast the results start to show up. Like, you're doing all of the things. Like, and here's the thing too. I've done stuff like this before. I have tried working out. I've tried to eat better. I've tried to drink, 100 ounces of water a day. And these are all of the things that I'm doing right now. And weight loss has been ridiculously slow. You know what was wrong with me at the time of doing that all the time was my mindset. I always had this story in my mind of like, oh, because of PCOS and because of this and because of that, it takes a lot longer for me to lose weight. It takes a lot longer for me with insulin resistance. Oh my God, I'm 40 years old. That means, because what we're told, that means metabolism is super slow now because as soon as you hit 40, right? But like, no. No, because people that make up that bullshit got like 5 minutes of training in it. Okay? They got 5 minutes of training in it. So why have we ever decided to listen to them for our entire lives? Why have we ever decided that what we see written down is fact, right? We go to Google, we see an article. Oh, that's fact. Oh shit, that's fact. Yeah, that's fact. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And unfortunately, because of how we've been conditioned to believe that, every single doctor in the world knows best, and, calories this and calories that and fat and all of it. Like, no, because nobody has the same body. Like, nobody has the same body, and nobody has the same mindset. That's the point. Nobody has the same mindset. So if you are actively being aware of what's going through your mind every day, right? And this is the thing. It's not about It's not about like, sorry, I keep looking around. It's not about doing this for a few days and then it's like, all right, like I'm thinking good now, I'm good. No, a mental diet and being completely aware of what you are feeding into your mind every day has to happen all the time until it gets to the point where nobody can tell you otherwise. And you know that what you're telling yourself and the thoughts that are running through your head are the truth, even if they're not. That's a big one. You have to believe that they are the truth, even if they are not. Because when you believe that they are the truth, the further along that you believe it, the more that you believe that what isn't true is true, it makes it true. Because again, you create your reality. And again, this is why I haven't talked about this publicly, because some people can't wrap their head around that. They're like, that's ridiculous. That's not possible. How do I do that? Well, this is why people struggle. This is why. Because if you can't wrap your head around that, and maybe you will one day, hopefully, awesome. But if you're somebody that's like, there is no way that what this girl is saying right now is true, then I want to know how your weight loss is going. I want to know how your job is going. I want to know how your success is going. Because you can legitimately change anything. Anything. And it does not have to be forever to do it. That's another thing with mindset. If I had my old mindset trying to lose weight, right? I'd be like, well, it's going to take me at least X, Y, Z to get to that, right? But if you're telling yourself like, wait a second, first of all, time is not even real. Time is an illusion, in case you didn't know. Time is an illusion, okay? It's not real. It does not exist. We've only made it exist, but it's not real, okay? If that's the case, then I can make things happen stupidly fast if I wanted to, if I believed that I could, right? So that's what I did. I was like, you know what? In my mind, I still can't wrap my head around the fact that I can look one way this day and then another way the next day, right? So that's still never gonna change my mind, but having it be like 6 months down the line to where I look a certain way, hell no. Hell no, I could do that in 3 months. 3 months, done. And watch me do it. Watch me do it. Because my mindset is in that spot now. Do you see what I'm saying? Now think about you trying to lose weight. Think about all of those things, okay? Do you have all of these things going on in your head right now as you're trying to lose weight? Or are you thinking the complete opposite? Like, oh my God, okay, well, hopefully by August, right? Or hopefully by this. Or, ooh, I can't eat that because, right? Or, oh my God, I have to watch these calories because blah, 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 blah. And are you looking in the mirror? Are you picking apart everything? Like, are you basically doing all of the opposite things that I just said I do? Are you doing the opposite of them? Because that's why you're struggling if you are in that position of struggling. That's why it's taking forever for you, right? I lost a lot of things in my life that I wish at the time my mindset was different about, because I would be a different person right now. And I know this, I'd be a different person right now. And I wish that this happened sooner for me, where I really grasped the whole, how much you need to, one, love yourself at all stages, but two, have the mindset that I've been describing this whole time to you. I wish I understood forever ago how important that was, because I'm telling you, things would be so much different. So, but now that I do and have been, right? Like, again, almost 15 pounds in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks. That might seem normal to some people, but it's unheard of for me, or has been. My new affirmation now is like, I lose weight so fast, like I have never lost weight as fast as I lose it now. That's an affirmation right there. I say that every day. I say that, I walk around the house and I say that in my mind all day. I'm like, I lose weight so quickly. I lose weight so fast. Oh my God, I can't stop losing weight. I just keep losing weight. No matter what I do, I lose weight. No matter what I do, the scale drops. No matter what I do. It's those types of things that you have to think about, not getting on the scale and being like, oh, no matter what I do, I can't lose weight, right? I don't want to say that, but you know what I mean. It is your mindset. It's so important. Subliminals can help if you believe in that, right? If you wrap it around your head where it's like, or if you wrap your head around it where you're like, so if I just listen to this will program my subconscious. No, you have to believe it. Okay? Because there's people I talk to that are like, well, I tried this and it didn't work. Well, right, because I could already tell that you didn't believe it. And then when we further talk, they're like, no, I really didn't. I wanted to, I thought maybe, but that's not good enough. That's not good enough. You can't have a half-assed belief on this stuff. You have to fully immerse yourself into believing that the outcome that you want is going to actually happen. Don't even get me started on manifestation, because that's a whole other thing, but that's the same sort of principle. So like, I am manifesting, legitimately, I am manifesting my dream body right now. I'm doing the stuff to get to it, but I'm not killing myself over it. And by killing myself, I mean, I'm not every day torturing myself in my mind where I'm like, I'm not there yet, or I'm not this, or I'm not that. Because every day I'm like, this is amazing. I look amazing. I look this, I look that. And it's not said in a cocky way. It's said in a confident, just, I believe that I can do anything sort of way. And so pretty much, this was a babble as always, but pretty much you need to get your head around the fact that you control all the things. You control everything. Like, stop looking for, low fat stuff. Stop looking for fat-free, processed foods, all of those things. Like, eat as many natural, actually grown food that isn't processed. Drink as much water as you possibly can. Move your body. And at the end of the day, have such a belief that every single thing that you're doing is working. And that even the smallest goal is a huge goal. And the huge goals will start to show up rapidly fast. Rapidly fast. I am proof of this. Again, I'm not finished. I'm not at my end goal. But I know it's not going to take me, what would normally it's not going to take me a year. It's not going to take me 6 months, 3 months tops, 3 months max. And so if you get it into your mind where everything that you're doing is working, everything that you're doing, when you get up in the morning, like I said, you walk to that scale, you walk past the mirror, you look at yourself and you're like, damn, wow, oh, okay. One of my affirmations that you might like, one of my affirmations that I say every day, and I walk around the house saying it sometimes, and it's just natural for me now. I say my stomach got flatter today. My stomach got flatter today. I lost more fat in my stomach today. I lost more fat in my stomach overnight. I lose fat on my body all the time. I burn fat so easily. You have to think about how you view other people and how you view yourself. Are you somebody that has always viewed other people that are stick skinny or in shape or whatever else, like, oh, it's easy for them. Oh, it's easy for them. Oh, she could eat whatever she wants. She could eat whatever she wants and she still doesn't gain a pound. Why can't you say that about yourself? Why can't you switch that and say that about yourself? Like my sister, my youngest sister, is a string bean. She's always been teeny tiny, but I have always had it in my head that she could eat whatever she wants and she never gains a single ounce. So that's how she's gonna show up, because that's my assumption of her, right? Why not flip it and say it about yourself? Look in the mirror and say doesn't matter what I do. It does not matter what I do. I lose weight so fast. I lose weight like I'm 17 again. I don't care that I'm 40. That means absolutely nothing. My metabolism is as fast as it was when it was 17. My metabolism never changed. It's that confidence and that just complete assurance that you speak about over and over and over, and have fun with it. Be creative with it. But make sure that you are saying more positive affirmations every single day, listening to subliminals, having that self-love, that being conscious of the speaking that you put out there, and then also the words that you're feeding your subconscious. Be conscious of all that to make sure that if it's not what you want to be hearing, that you know how to flip it immediately. Immediately. The first time you have a negative thought about what you look like or whatever else, like, no. I'm losing weight every day. I lose weight every single day. That pair of jeans over there, I know I'm going to fit in them next week. That's not even a question. You have to be so sure in your affirmations and so confident in that nothing can tell you otherwise. The more that you do that, the faster that what you want will show up. I'm telling you this, you guys. And please, if this is the first time you're hearing about this and hearing it in detail, and I'm trying to get into detail, but the point is, if this is the first time, please don't dismiss what I'm saying, because like I said before, if I knew about this stuff, that I could do mindset stuff with weight loss stuff as well. I had so many blocks and I had so much baggage in my mind about weight for ages, and all of my life. It could come from your parents. It can come from your siblings. It could come from your childhood. It can come from so many different things. And then once it's in there, that literally helps create your future. So if you have this thing in your mind from childhood, right? I didn't, but if you have this thing in your mind from childhood that I've always been a chubby little girl, right? Everybody in my family is chubby. Everybody in my family is overweight. It's in our genes. Guess what's going to happen? That's the worst, by the way. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to create your future, create your reality as you get older based on that assumption, based on that belief. You believe that being overweight is in your genes, so it just happens naturally for you. I mean, when I tell you guys that your mindset is more important than life itself, I'm serious. Your mindset can make or break anything. So that's why I'm saying you have to stay focused on it. You have to go through a mental diet where you make sure that you are checking what you're saying, making sure that you're flipping it if it's not what you want to hear, and start going through that process every single day to where you get to a point and it's supernatural for you to feel all the positive stuff rather than the negative. All right. Okay. I got to go. This video was long enough. Sorry this was so long. I'm going to get to all the comments and everything when it's all finished. I just wanted to get this out there and just whatever. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to check the comments in a few. All right. Bye.